Hello everyone, how are you? It's Laurie and I'm here to do an uplifting reading all about you. It's been a while since I've done one. I do apologize. I'm finally getting settled into my new place. So I appreciate your patience. Don't forget to share these videos at the end. They are for everyone that comes across them or whoever it resonates with, okay? So please share these with others so that I can continue to put these messages out there. Make sure that you do give a thumbs up if it makes sense, resonates, or if you want to continue to see these messages come out. All right, I have to get to 1,000 likes on each video in order for me to continue to do this. Not 1,000 likes, 1,000 views. I need 1,000 people to watch these videos, okay? All right, so let's see what we have here for you. I hope all of you are happy, healthy, and having some fun in life. That life is treating you the way you want to be treated. All right, let's go ahead and I'm going to lay this down here. I know you can't see it. I apologize for that. But I'm just going to take the cards. What makes you special? Okay, what's your magical talent? What do you have that nobody else is quite like you? Okay. We'll also take a look at what you have accomplished or overcome that you should be proud of. That's this card. We'll look at your impact on the world around you. Those up close, those further away, whatever type of impact you have on the people around you. What talent or skill do you have that Spirit wants to draw attention to? What talent or skill do you have that Spirit wants to draw attention to? All right. What do you do right now that you should never ever stop doing? And word of advice from Spirit to encourage you. Oh, you're going to love that one. Oh, you're going to love that. They're all face down. I haven't even seen what they are except for that last one. You got the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck, so something good's coming to you, or you're celebrating currently, or you're about to celebrate. All right, what makes you magical? What makes you so special? The Acrobat, the Page of Stones. You're consistent. When you create something, you go flexible, but brick by brick by brick by brick. You do it consistently. You understand the dynamics of being flexible. I mean, it is flexibility. It absolutely is flexibility here. I am hearing mental flexibility, but I'm also hearing for some of you, you are very dexterous and flexible, ambidextrous possibly. You're very, very flexible. All right, so this is definitely a good energy to be in. I'm hearing that maybe in the past you might have been a little too rigid, too staunch, too stoic, okay? And maybe developed a monkey on your back, an addiction, a habit that you didn't like. Yeah, something you didn't care for too much. It was always there. You were carrying around some sort of burden because of that feeling of, I've got to control everything. I've got to be perfect. I've got to be just right. I've got to be this. I've got to be that. Whew, I'm tired just saying those things. So what I'm hearing here that has made you truly magical, special, is that you've learned how to be more flexible, how to let things go, to bend with the situation, not be broken by everything that comes your way. And this has actually helped you to take your monkey that was on your back and put it where it belongs. Now, if that means taking responsibility for your actions and putting it behind you, but taking it with you too. We cannot cut those things that we've done that we don't care for. We cannot get rid of them. They're never gone, okay? But we're containing them in a place where they belong as part of us. We have to accept that that's what we have done. It's human nature to make these mistakes, to get addicted to things, to make bad choices, to have rises to epic proportions and falls to epic proportions. It's a part of being a human being. And once you've accepted it, that's when you became flexible. Beautiful. All right, let's see what it is that you have accomplished or overcome in the, that you should be proud of. 5 of Cups. You've gotten yourself in alignment after a lot of disappointment, a lot of regrets, okay? Things that you wish you'd never done, never said, you know, never gone there, never dealt with this person. We all have those situations in our life, okay? You've made peace with it. You've aligned your chakras. You've aligned your heart, your soul. This is a major accomplishment here. You're no longer beating yourself up for the things that you consider to be mistakes. You're finally realizing that those situations were learning experiences for you, okay? I have a little fly around thing here. I thought he was going to go right in front of the camera. He's on my screen. Get off. Come on, go play somewhere else. You're distracting me. It is like a zoom zoom. It's a little teeny tiny little flying bug, and he's just zoom, 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 like so fast. Oh, and it almost feels like he's playing with me, or us, actually, okay? All right, back to your reading here. This 5 of Mirrors or 5 of Cups, whatever you want to call it, you have started to trust yourself again. You're cloaking yourself with your good side, your bad aspects, and you're owning up. You're just saying, you know what? I messed up. And it's nobody else's business anymore, okay? If you affected other people, you've made good with that. Okay, so you've made restitution if you had to make restitution. Otherwise, you're saying, I'm a human being, I've made mistakes, I'm going to move forward, I'm not going to make that mistake again, and I'm going to try not to make similar mistakes, okay? So, beautiful, rising above, getting yourself back in alignment. Let me tell you the quick little story about the lotus flower. It is known as the flower that comes, it seeds in the bottom of the pond. Okay, that's where it starts, in the very bottom, in the muck of the pond. And as it starts to sprout and grow, it's reaching for the light constantly, just like human beings. We're always striving for that light. Okay, it finally crests the water, and once it's above the water, it blossoms. Okay, and it's like this beautiful opening that happens. And this is the alignment. And this is you rising out of those difficult times, out of that muck, out of those places of despair that you didn't care for, the places you didn't want to be. Even though in the moment you may have thought you did, you got smart about it yourself and rose above it. That's a major accomplishment. I mean, if you've overcome addictions, real guilt, and I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people that feel guilt because of their religions. But this feels like it goes even deeper than that. There is that guilt that's placed upon us by people who try to control us. But this feels more like guilt of things you've done, that you've overcome this guilt. Or maybe you're still working through this, some of you. Good for you. Keep going. Don't ever give up, okay? If there's somebody else that's gotten past the guilt, drop a comment and to encourage others to keep going, okay? Because we know that when you stop, you just fall back down into the water and float down to the bottom again. But if you can hold yourself at that level, okay, until you can take that next step, you're good. That's all you have to do. Just stay neutral. Don't go backwards. Stay neutral and keep going above. Keep going forward. One step at it, one breath at a time. All right, let's go ahead and see what type of impact you have on the people around you. The Ace of Pentacles, look at that. You have become a very dependable person, somebody that people can count on, solid as a rock. Yeah, I keep hearing you may even now be the linchpin, the cornerstone, the one that really, literally is the foundation. And look at this. What makes you magical, what makes you different is that you are that, laying that foundation. You're the foundational stone. Okay, so you may be building others up here. You may be creating a community, a family, a tribe, something here where people are calling you that linchpin that's holding it all together without effort. The linchpin is I believe it's that tippy top stone in an arch. Okay, so if you have an arch like this, there's one stone that's right in the center, and I'm pretty sure that's called the linchpin stone. I could be wrong. It may be called something else. But it literally, the other stones around it rest up against it, and that one holds everything else together. No cement, no nothing. All right, so that means that you're doing this in a peaceful, calm, supportive energy, okay, without effort. This is ease. Maybe you're easing other people's situations. Very deep breath here. I mean, that was a beautiful sigh, a beautiful releasing of pent-up energy. Maybe you're a meditative coach. And when I looked up at the timer, it was 11:11. All right, so very good impact to have on the people around you. I mean, those are beautiful descriptors of how people see you as being grounded, somebody they can count on. You're not overly happy-go-lucky. You're not negative. I'm hearing you're nice, bright, without being too much in anybody's face. So it feels like a guiding energy. So like if somebody is in trouble, you don't go in and say, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that. It's more like maybe you just go sit next to them. Wait for them to talk. All right? Or if somebody comes to you and asks you a question, you kind of take your time to think about it before you answer, but your answer is neither overly positive or overly negative. You're like neutral, okay? You give them options, and people really respect you for this energy that you put out. All right, and I hear that some of you aren't quite there yet with gaining that respect. You're gaining it. You're starting to, and it's going to just keep building. So just keep being you, okay? Oh, what's a talent or skill that you have that Spirit wants to call attention to? The Hermit energy. And in this particular deck, which is the Chrysalis Tarot, this is the Storyteller, the one who creates, okay? Right here, look at this winged angel, guardian, whatever you want to call it, creator, hermit, whatever you want to call her, holding that sun in her hands, creation. That's a beautiful talent to tell the story. How do I say this? You get to create the story, and the story of your life, how you want things to go, how you feel, how you see things. You're the creator of your own existence. I absolutely love that. And you do it, you've come to this point. This is a talent that you've honed, okay? By taking yourself away from society and really looking at different aspects like, how does television affect me? How does the radio affect me? How does music affect me? How does it affect me when I go to a party? How do I feel when I do this or do that? And you have really, really taken the time to think about who you are, what you like, what you don't like, how you react or respond to situations. And you have learned so much that now you can come forward and create your reality the way you want it to be. Beautiful energy there. Love that. What do you do right now that you should never ever stop doing? The Two of Pentacles. Finding that easy balance, okay? This is not a great big jump or leap of faith that this bear is going to take to cross over to this other stone here, okay? And what I'm seeing and hearing is that 2 feet will probably be on this stone, and 2 will be over here on this one. That's pretty stable. Okay, so stability. That's, I mean, don't ever give up your stability. Take a chance, you know, but make sure that when, okay, I'm getting something here. Somebody or a few of you have people around you that are really stable. My eye is twitching right here. It feels like somebody's playing with my eye. I don't know if somebody does that to you. My sister used to love to go like this to my mom's eyebrows. I don't know why, but that's kind of what that feels like. That's you. Drop it in the comment. You can say, I'm the eyebrow person. I feel like there's people, or at least somebody around you, that's really, really stable. There might, if there's ever a situation where you two like disagree on something, I'm hearing this person's still going to be there. Okay, this person is still going to be there. This right now is your talent, though. That was like a sidebar. Okay, and Spirit doesn't ever want you to give up on that balance, that ability to know where to go, to find your center, your core, the people that can help you find your balance again. I'm hearing something about, like, if you're in AA, who's your sponsor? Okay, that would be one of the people that you would be able to count on. And I'm hearing somebody right now is wondering if their sponsor is going to be there for them. And they are. They are going to be there for you. Even, I don't care what you've gone through. Your sponsor will be there, okay? All right, so your word of advice from Spirit to take care of yourself, how you can take care of yourself, how you can continue to move forward, is with the Emperor energy of the green man, okay? Not just the Emperor here. This Emperor is connected to everything. Tuned in, tapped in, listening, feeling, receiving, giving, loving, being loved. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful energy here. And make sure that you always remind yourself you are a part of the bigger picture. You are part of this collective consciousness. You are part of Spirit, okay? You're part of humanity. You're part of the divine. So keep reminding yourself, and maybe that's all you need to keep your balance, okay? I do feel like there's somebody around you who wants to remind you of those things. But you are the one who's in control of your life, and you know it, and you know how to be in control of your emotions, your thoughts, your reality, how to create the story that you want to tell, okay? Beautiful energy here. And Spirit's saying, just keep repeating it. Just keep repeating what you've been doing, because you're succeeding. You're doing great, okay? You're growing every time you repeat that cycle. And you go through this and you grow a little bit more. You nurture yourself. You nurture those around you. You become more and more that rock that people can count on, that you can count on. All right? The person that is respected. I love this message for you. I am going to get you an animal spirit oracle message here. That is beautiful. If it is your message, please claim this in the comments. All right. You can tell what little bit you want or whatever you want down there. Let's give as many thumbs ups as we can to this to show some support for whoever this is. Let me take a look here. We have Ace, 2, 4, and 5. Let's get to 333. We're missing that working together thing, okay? And that Holy Trinity there, the mind, body, spirit connection, the union. Let's all contribute to that. That would be fantastic. All right, let's go ahead and see what spirit animal is going to come out here. And don't forget, please share these messages so that I can continue to bring them to you, okay? I just had an idea. I don't know if it'll work or not, but I'm going to see what happens. All right. Look at that. Dragonfly spirit. Truth transcends the illusion. What is truth? It's your story. It's your life. It's what you want to create. Beautiful energy here. And I'm seeing like these two cards just so go together right now. This is card 22, which is a 4. Okay, balance. But the two of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, 2 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, Wands, Swords, Cups. It's all there. It's like the 4 elements are all here for you. The stability. Let's see what the message is from Colette Baron Reed here. All right, so it says here, your oracle message, Dragonfly Spirit is here to remind you of the wisdom and truth that is available at all times in the hidden realms. Just as a dragonfly catches your eye with its reflective wings and body, Dragonfly Spirit appears to tell you to pay attention to the truth beyond the illusion and recognize the insights that come seemingly out of nowhere, peeking through from behind the veil. Oh, I got a cat outside my house right now. He's missing part of his tail. He was a gray, big-headed, gray, striped tiger. Okay, so gray-black. In the realm of spirit, there is far more wisdom than you can perceive with your senses. And there is a deep knowing that you are not separate nor alone, because the higher power recognizes you and loves you beyond measure. Fears dissipate as you realize you are embraced by the nurturing force that is everywhere, always in communication with you. Alighting when you are preoccupied, Dragon Spirit will offer this message. You exist in unity with everything and everyone, including the protective spirits who share their wisdom, and you are being nudged along the path your soul needs to travel to have the experiences that it's craving. Love exists in many different forms, and sometimes we overlook it when we don't recognize its particular form. Please pay attention to the signs now. They remind you that each of us have inspired dreams seamlessly sewn into the fabric of the invisible world. And there is a great consciousness that exists in the seemingly empty spaces, guiding us on our journey. Open yourself up to the truth, letting the wisdom of the hidden realms inform you, providing you insights to your conscious mind may overlook. Okay, so I just said all about that mind, body, spirit, and then here it comes right out in the Dragonfly card. So 333 likes, please. Let's see if we can't get there. That would be awesome. Great support for you guys. All right, what am I hearing? An enchanted map, oracle message. Let's see what will come out here for you today. Whew, popped right out there, didn't they? That one shot right up in the air. And it is card 10, Rock Bottom. And you have card 35, which is Education, the Hermit card here. This rock bottom is where you have been. You have been lifting yourself up. You have found your path to follow. All right, you're blazing a trail through all of the difficulties. You've overcome all the obstacles, and you've done it by gaining your wisdom. Okay, look at that. 35 is an 8, and 8 is about self, and 1s are about new beginnings. So you've hit it. Oh, and it's right, the rock bottom card is right next to that 5 of Cups. And of course, the education card is right here. You're using your experiences to educate you on how to be solid, more reliable, that foundation, that person that can be trusted. You know, you trusting yourself and others trusting you. So rock bottom says surrender and acceptance are the keys to freedom. As difficult as it might be for you to accept, it seems that you might have reached a point where you can go no further. Perhaps you've hit a proverbial brick wall, or maybe you have experienced a deep sense of loss and you just don't know where to turn. The old way of doing things must be discarded completely so that you can move forward, onward, and upward. A new direction and a new strategy are being called for. All right, so let it go. All right, card 35 here, education. Life is filled with lessons, so remain teachable. Wisdom comes from participating in life, not just reading about it. This card might suggest to you that you do not have enough knowledge about what you seek, like the Two of Swords energy. The direction to take, your circumstances, or maybe it's the nature of your question itself, okay? Important information is coming to you. Now is the time to go to school, ask a person who might know more than you do, or find a teacher or a course of study that you can more clearly understand so it will help you make your right next choice, okay? Sometimes life unexpectedly sends us to an unfamiliar place, and at that time, we must learn through experience. Here's that Hermit card again. Now is a really good time for you to remain teachable. Open yourself up to changing your preconceived notions, okay? And I do feel like that's what that Five of Mirrors is, and the Page of Stones, being flexible and everything else, okay? So remain and be a student and be willing to state the most powerful words of all time. I don't know yet, okay? I will know, but right now I don't. All right, and so it says here, stubbornness and the desire to know it all and be right no matter what will not get you what you want. And see, that's your old ways. That's what you broke. That's what has made you magical, is you have gotten rid of that stubbornness and you've become much more flexible and open-minded. All right, so life is filled with lessons. Some are bitter, some are sweet. And a strident lust for certainty will never bring us the wisdom that we seek. Pretending to know more than we do will not make us wise. So be assured that not knowing is a fantastic and magical place to be. All manner of mysteries are revealed, so be open. It's okay not to know. And it's so funny that it says it's a magical place to be, because this is the card of what makes you magical. Flexibility, staying grounded, but not enforcing anything, okay? Not being too rigid. All right, my loves, this is your message. I hope you've enjoyed it. And like I said, these uplifting readings are all about you, are for the collective, for anyone who comes across them. So please feel free to share these with anybody that you think might enjoy it. And I hope you did, and I hope you come back in the future. All right, I'm wishing you much peace, love, and happiness. Bye-bye.